Should have brought the Holger. What on earth do you do when the weather is uninspiring and you feel cold and unenthusiastic? Well, the first thing you do is get yourself out of bed and get out into the landscape. It's always good if you can take somebody else with you. It helps to motivate you. Somebody else is there to say, come on, let's try something else. Pick somewhere where there's details to be had, where there's a bit of mood and atmosphere, a bit of character. Well, it's really important for me to get a shot in the bag when I start. I mentioned it many times before. I'm shooting a lovely rock formation, standard lens, f/22, and I've got about 1/8 of a second, plenty of shadow detail, XP2 Super, really easy first shot, got to get something to start with. Hopefully you can see the cloud is blowing over all the time in the distant peak, the outcrop. But this is where this dull weather is absolutely ideal. It's not a detriment at all, it's actually benefiting the shot. If it was bright and clear, the rocks would just line up with each other, there'd be no real feeling of depth or drama. So the weather is perfect. Oh yeah, getting back to the point, this dull weather is now working to my advantage. I'm no longer moaning, I'm much more enthusiastic. I can see the benefits. Well, I'm in the swing of things now. I've got a lovely shot lined up, usual story. Got the wide angle lens on and I've got a lovely tree which has fallen down now. That's pointing out the frame, usually hate that. I don't in this case, ignore the rules. Got some of this bracken in the foreground here, lovely tree, plenty of bracken. That's the main focal point, that brings you in. That brings the whole frame together, keeps everything tidy. There's a path leading through the shot, which takes you through to the trees. That big one and that fallen one over there. They balance out well together in the square frame. 50mm lens on the camera. Millimetre, that's a bit cockney, isn't it? 50mm lens on the camera, that's more Cheshire. Yellow filter, and about ½ a second. Tons of shadow detail. Fantastic, and I'll take it before Robin gets into the frame as well. XP2 will also take care of the sky, bring it right down, no problem at all. Well, I've done the hardest part of the day now. I have got out and I've taken an initial couple of shots. The rest is easy. Now, if you can't get yourself out of bed in the mornings because it's dull, just think to yourself, I ain't gonna get any photos. I'm never gonna get the results I like if I wait for good weather. Because good weather, well, it's rather subjective. What is good weather? For photography, this is good weather. This is great weather. I mean, it might be a bit cold and miserable now. We'll probably have to go to a cafe in about ½ an hour, but I get some of my best shots in good weather. Bad weather, I'll just flash them up here now with a little bit of pretty music. Now, I can't stress enough how important warm clothing is. No, I can't stress how important it is not to go for the same sort of shots you would if the conditions were bright and sunny and more contrasty. You need to be thinking to yourself, I've got to work with these conditions, not against them. It's no use me going for those dramatic shots. It's dull, it's dreary. So what I'm doing here is I am shooting a scene which wouldn't work in bright conditions. I need this overcast, dull light for this shot to work. I've never shot this scene before because these are the conditions I needed and I haven't had them before. Right, so what is it about this particular scene that works for me? Well, I'll show you. You see that tree there? Looks like a bit of a cap overhanging that rock. Well, the sky above it is nice and dull today, and I have got soft, gentle shadows. Now, if I had harsh lighting, that would be Sutton whitewash. I'd have no detail in the sky and no detail in the rocks. Without this lighting, I couldn't make this shot successful. I've said it many times before, but when people say, the light's not very good, I'm going to put it into black and white, they're missing a trick. What they need to be saying is, the light is perfect for black and white. I am going to go out and shoot black and white. I'm going to set my LCD to mono. I am not going to be thinking about colour, because colour ain't going to work. after persisting with the rain for about an hour or so, we've come back out and I am struggling to get a shot. I've got the bag hung over the tripod and I've got a quarter of a second at f/16. I've got the hood on just to stop the rain getting on the lens. No filters, no idea if it's going to be sharp or not. Lovely foreground grasses, lovely sharp rocks, 2 frames in the bag. At least I got something. Well, I hope you can see what I mean by dramatic shooting in these conditions, and it's incredibly dark and dull and miserable and gloomy and wet, but I'm having a blast. I managed to shoot a couple of shots, managed to take a couple of shots of the beautiful rock formation behind me. I think the light's perfect for this. If it was bright and sunny, it wouldn't be the right mood. The mood is melancholy, the mood is foreboding. It is a threatening location. It is something imposing, and I love it. I shot it with the, did I shoot it with a wide angle? Yeah, I shot it with a wide angle and a yellow filter, so it's going to be quite dark and quite gloomy, but I think it'll work. Well, if you've enjoyed this content and you want to see me getting wet and windy again, check out this video here. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Yeah, it was a bit of a challenge like today, but all good fun.